Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Yes, it's me. Yes, I am actually doing a video. I know I have not done many videos in the last, oh boy, probably 6 months to be honest. Just going through a lot of stuff right now, you guys. And I think you can relate to that. I think everybody can relate. Sometimes shit happens and you gotta deal with stuff and take care of your own, and sometimes it takes away from your social media platform, but yeah, it's just been crazy, you guys. But I have been trying new makeup. I've been loving a lot of new stuff that I've been trying. Still doing pharmacy, but I've been using products from other companies. Bellamy, I've Saint, and some other companies that I just ordered from. I really, really, really want to start showing you guys more than one brand. I want to give you guys options, not only in product but price, and in the products themselves. I want to offer you products with different variants, and just to give you more things to choose from that I've tried that I can say I like or don't like, because honestly, after a while promoting one thing over and over and over again, sometimes it gets monotonous. And I love makeup, you guys. I love makeup. I love skincare. I like hair products. So I think I'm going to start incorporating a little bit more of a variety. It doesn't mean that I'm abandoning any of the companies that I'm with, that I'm still with everything that I'm doing currently, including pharmacy and Pink Zebra, and I've been with Bellamy for a while, also promoting some of their things that I really fell in love with. I do have links for Bellamy and things like that. Pink Zebra, I mean, I just love Pink Zebra, so it's so much fun, you guys. I'm having a blast doing that, and it's not makeup, so it's like something different. But yeah, I'm just having fun, you guys. And yeah, I think so. I think you're going to see some changes in the next few months, but hopefully there'll be changes that you guys really will like. But yeah, with that said, we're going to do pharmacy today, you guys. We're going to do pharmacy, and I am going to do half and half, but I am going to do a different half and half. I'm going to do one side powder products and one side cream products, but they're all going to be from pharmacy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off like I normally would, okay? So I'm going to start off with my primer. Today I'm going in with the mattifying primer. I usually go with the strobe primer, but today I think I'm just going to go with the mattifying one. Just for reference, I have dry skin. Right now I am dealing with some melasma, some hyperpigmentation. I always go through that in the summer, and then it fades away. So I always get that. My skin is actually the best it's ever been, to be honest. You wouldn't probably think that because you were probably just focused on this area right here in this area, but that will go away and fade after summer goes. Even though I wear sunscreen, this always comes out in the summer, even with sunscreen. And I wear sunscreen religiously in the summer, and in the fall, winter, I do wear it, because you should, even in the winter and fall. And cloudy days, you guys. So yeah, my skin's a really, really good shape, despite what it looks like right now. So I'm really happy with that. I'm really, really happy with the way my skin is right now. I am loving the skincare from Bellamy. I absolutely love it. I stand by it. I think it's a very good quality, amazing skincare. I can't say enough. Now, I will say though, as far as pharmacy goes, The Absolute Super Elixir, I really do like this also. And I have 3 bottles of this. So I have one in a box still. I have this one open, and then I have another one in my drawer with my extras. So I really do love this. It smells very citrusy, and it just really wakes up your skin. It feels awesome. And what I've been doing is I have been mixing this with either my CC or my BB or my Stay Matte. I just like the way it thins it out a little bit. So today I'm going to go for the side that we're doing cream. I'm going to do CC mixed with a little bit of that elixir. So I am going to put a little of the CC on my hand. And I'm going to put just about 1 drop of the elixir. Sometimes I put a little bit more, but we're going to start off with 1 drop. And then I kind of just mix that up on the back of my hand. Get that mixed in. I don't need a lot because we're just going to do one side with cream. And then we'll do the other side with powder. And we're not going to be using any elixir on the powder side. Okay. Now let me get my towel. Hold on one moment, please. Okay. So I'm good with this. So it really just thins it out really nicely. So I'm going to go in. And you can do it with go in with your Beauty Blender, or if you want to warm it up, you can go in with your fingers. Now this was in the shade light to medium. I probably should have gone with medium because I am a little tan. So it probably would have been a little bit better to use the medium. Now you could also use the kabuki brush that we have to put this on. And let me I have it. I just cleaned all my brushes. You'd be so proud of me. So you could go in with your kabuki brush and use that just to blend that out. If you don't want to go in with that Beauty Blender that's damp. Honestly, I like both ways. I don't mind using the Beauty Blender, and I don't mind using the kabuki brush. But since I have a little bit of product on here, I'm just going to use that to bring it down my neck. Okay. And then once you have it on, if you feel like you need a little bit more coverage or you want a little bit more coverage, then just go in, and I would just add like a couple more drops to your kabuki brush and just blend it if you want a little extra coverage. Like I said, we should have gone with the darker shade, but we are going to add warmth with our bronzer. So don't you worry about a thing. It'll all come together. Okay, so we're just adding a little bit more. Bring it down. And what's nice about the CC cream is I find it to be a little bit thinner formula than the BB. It is a color corrector, so it's going to help if you have that redness to your skin for any reason. And it's going to color correct everything. It's going to cover, you know, any minor imperfections. It is buildable. It's affordable. So yeah, you know. Okay, so you can still see my skin underneath a little bit, which I don't mind. compared to that side. So you can see it does cover up really nicely. And my skin still looks really natural and pretty. It has a nice glow to it, which I can appreciate. Okay. So that is with a cream foundation. On this side, I'm going to go in and we're going to use powder. No foundation, just powder as our foundation, okay? So I'm going to go in with the shade number 5 in our pressed powder. And for that, I'm going to use a bigger brush, a bigger fluffy brush. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to apply this as I would a powder foundation, okay? When I use my powder as my foundation, I never go in with a cream product. I strictly use this as my foundation. And this would be just for like quick days that I need to just get in and out of the house. I'm not looking to do a whole lot. I'm just looking to throw on a little bit of product. Especially in the summer, I can get away with it more because it is, it's hot out, you know? So I'm not a big person, I'm not someone who sweats a lot, and I do have really dry skin. So if I do powder products, it's mostly in the summer. In the winter, you'll never see me do a look like this. Very rare. Very, very rare that you would ever see me using a powder as my foundation. It just wouldn't happen. Okay, and I do my eyes, lids. We're going on the side of the nose. So you can see that did cover quite a bit of the areas that had that melasma and hyperpigmentation and stuff from the sun. Make sure you bring it down your neck. Even though it's a powder, you still want to bring that down because this is not a translucent powder. It's not a translucent powder. So you are going to get pigment. And we have several shades. So I would pick one that is as close to your skin tone as you can. Or if you want a little bit more of a bronzy tan shade to your skin, if you want to do like the faux tan, go in one shade deeper. Okay? Which is what I did. Number 5 is like a shade deeper than what I am tan. Okay? Because I don't really tan, but actually this summer, believe it or not, I tanned really well. I don't know why, but I did. Okay, so now cream, powder, you can see the difference. You see how glowy this side is. It's more moisturizing on this side. Looks more moisturizing and hydrated on this side. It's glowy, it's perfect. This side has smoothed out. It has covered a lot of what I need to, but it is very much a mattified look. So you can see the difference, okay? Very little glow on this side, lots of glow on that side, okay? So that is that. So now we're going to go back to the cream side now, and we are going to use cream bronzer, okay, and contour. This is like a mix for me. I just consider it bronzer, contour all in one, to be honest. These are new. These are on the website, but these are new to pharmacy. This is the shade Smize, and that is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I like it because it's not too orangey, it's not too dark, it's pretty perfect for me. So now I'm going to take that. Now you could do a really strong contour, or you can keep it very minimal. I'm going to just show you the way that I've been doing this because everyone does contour and bronzer different. So it's totally up to you, whatever way you feel most comfortable doing it, whatever way looks best on you, do it that way. There's really no wrong or right right way to do makeup, okay? Any type of makeup. There really is there's no really wrong way, okay? There's ways that don't look as good, in my opinion, but who am I to judge? Because what I like, you might not like, And what you like, I may not like. But it doesn't mean it's not good or that you shouldn't do it or it's wrong. You know what I mean? It just means that we have different tastes in how we apply makeup. And makeup's fun. So it should always be fun, and it should be to your liking, to what you like and how you feel confident. You know what I mean? Okay. Like, I love a red lip. So many people say, oh, I would never wear a red lip. I can't. I'm not comfortable wearing a red lip, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, okay. You know, so everybody's different. So now I just go in. Now you can make this a lot deeper if you wanted to. If you wanted to go back and really chisel out this area. I don't go in here because I don't want to accentuate this part because it's already so chunky there and so in your face because I have huge cheeks. So I don't want to draw attention to that. I want to try to draw your attention upward. So if you're going to go in with a second or even the first one, go up like that, and it's going to draw your eye upward, okay? It's going to give the illusion of your skin, your face, with the illusion of going up instead of being dragged down, if that makes sense, okay? Now, I will say that if you are not careful, this can look muddy. So I would start off really, really lightly and then build up from there. We do have another shade, and I have to order that one because honestly, I think I will like the other shade a lot better than this one. I do find, if I'm not careful, that this one can look a little muddy in this area on me. So I think I want to try the lighter shade. And then I'm just going in with that Damp Beauty blender, and I just want to make sure that that is blended in, okay? And I'm not taking any product off. I'm just pushing it in, okay? So we have that. Now on the powder side, I'm going to go into my Peach Bite palette, and we are going to apply the contour shade from that, okay? I like the shade in the Peach Bite palette much more than the 3-in-1 on me. I think it suits my skin better. So we're going to kind of place that where we want it. And I'm just going to kind of do the same thing I did on the other side. I just kind of go into like a circle almost. And bring it down that way. Okay. And then I'm going to come under here. How many of you guys have seen the viral TikTok about that latte eye look and makeup look? I cannot wait to try that. I am so excited to try that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go on TikTok and just type in latte makeup look. It's so pretty, you guys. Oh, and I have just enough stuff that I know I could do it. And you guys, this bronzer, contour, whatever you want to call it, it's so pretty. It's my favorite out of all of our contour / bronzers, whatever you want to say. Can you see the difference? Like, see how this looks a little bit more muddy? This just looks so pretty, and like, it just looks so good. The tone of it, everything, it just looks beautiful. This side, you have to just be careful, like I said. Not that it looks bad. It's just when you look at this side and look at this side is a lot more warmer. It suits my skin tone a lot better than this shade. This shade is a little, I think, too gray based for me. I need something with a little bit more orange tone to it to really warm up my skin, because you can see there's a major, major difference between this one and this one. Okay, let me see if I can, I don't know if you'd be able to see this side by side on my hand. Let me see. Can you see the difference? Okay, so that was the cream. This is the powder. So see how that's just a little bit more on the orange side? It adds a little bit more warmth to me and just works with my skin tone a little bit better. This one you can kind of see it has more of a reddish undertone, but it also has almost like a gray undertone to it. It's hard to explain, but yeah, they're very different, okay? Very, very different. So I just like the way this side looks. This side to me just looks a little duller, not so like warm and bronzy. Okay, so just keep that in mind if you are similar to my skin tone. Okay, now on this side we're going to go in with blush. I have 2 of our new cream blushes. Okay, they are really, really pretty. Let me swatch. This one is, I think, fresh. Yeah, this one's fresh. It's really, really pretty, you guys. And then this one should be Play. Yep, Play. And that's Play. They're really, really nice. So I'm going to go in with Play because I feel like I want to brighten this up a little bit. So I'm just going to go in and kind of place that right there. And then I'm going to take that same brush that I used, my Kabuki brush, and I'm just going to start putting that, like pouncing that into my skin, okay? Because if the peach is really pretty, this one, but I wanted to brighten that up a little bit. I felt like we were a little dull on that side. But this is what I'm saying, like, this is why I like to show you products on me, because if you have skin tones similar to me, then you might say, you know what, I like the powder finish better than the cream, or I agree, you know, I think that this side looks a little bit more dull than the other side, so I'm going to go with that. Or you might love this and say, wow, I really like that, you know, that looks really pretty. So that's why I like to show you guys options. Even if it's not something that I truly would wear, I still like to show it to you on me so that you guys can kind of get an idea of what it would look like, you know? So I always try to get as many new products as I can and order as many new as I can. So I'm just taking my finger now and I'm just placing a little extra right there. Just a little bit right there. And these are very creamy and they're very buildable. And you can use them on your eyes or your lips. At least that's what I've been told. So that's always a great thing. If I can find something that I can get more than one use out of, like, I'm all about that. Like, in fact, I'm going to use this on my lips for you, just to show you. Okay, so the blush is on. Now for this side, for blush, I want to go in with, I think I don't know if I want to go in with the 3-in-1 or my blush palette. These palettes, you guys, are so good because you get 3 products. These are super affordable. You got the Peach Bite 3-in-1. This one is the blush palette. I love this. And then we have a contour palette. They're so good and they're so reasonable. But I think I'm going to go in with this shade out of my blush palette. Because again, I want to just brighten it up a little bit. So I'm just going to, and I take the blush a little bit upwards so that I kind of lift the eye and make the illusion that my skin is a lot tighter than what it is. It's really pretty, you guys. It's such a pretty blush. And you don't need a lot. It's just super pretty. Okay, let me just swatch it on my hand for you. Let me see. So that's the darkest shade out of the palette. See how pretty that is? And then there is a shimmer and then a more muted down. This one's really pretty too. It's like a soft, shimmery, let me just put a little bit just to show you on top. It just has this really pretty shimmer to it. And I like to use my Damp Beauty blender to just kind of push that in. I like to do that because it sets the powder products down. You know what I mean? See how pretty it gives like a little highlight almost to the skin? So you have that. So again, you can see the big difference between, hopefully you can see the difference. So now what we're going to do is we are going to go in with eyes, and I want to do powder eyes on this side, and then I'm going to do a cream shadow on this one. So for this side, because we are in the powder, I'm going to go in with some of the shades from the Peach Bite palette, because why not? You know, it's a beautiful palette. So these are the three. So we used that already. So I'm going to take this as my eyeshadow on the powder side. Actually, I need to go into the darker and put down the darker darker shade out of the set in my crease. And use that as like my transition and just to build off of. And on this look, I don't necessarily take it all the way up to my brow. I'm just kind of very casually placing it almost up to the brow, almost. And then I'm going to go into that light shade and I'm going to dust that onto my lid. It makes such a beautiful eyeshadow palette, even though it's not labeled as an eyeshadow. That's another reason why I love these palettes, because you get so much use out of them. So much. Okay. So we just put that lighter shade. Let me just make sure we have no. And then I go in with my finger and I just like to go over, now that we placed product there, I just go over with my finger. And then I'm going to take the highlight shade and I'm going to pop that right in the middle. Just down the center of my eye, just to give it a little something extra. Okay. And if you wanted to, you could take it from the center all the way into the crease and over this way, or you could take it all into the crease. But I'm just going to go right in the middle. It just gives this beautiful little pop of something. And then for underneath, I'm going to take my little brush and I am going to, let me wipe that off. We have a little bit of, I'm going to go into the darker shade, that contour shade, and bring that underneath. Okay. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the highlight, I'm going to add that to the inner corner. So you guys, you don't need a lot of product to get a full face. And like I said, invest in products that you can use multiple ways, you know? Who doesn't like that? Like, it is the best way to go if you can, because you get multiple uses and you save money. So, you know, it's a win-win. Okay, now I'm going to go in this side and I'm going to use a cream shadow. What do I want to use? I think I'm just gonna go in with this color. I have these shades are beautiful, you guys. I have a really pretty pink one. That's really, really pretty that we could use. That's the pink. And then I also have this one, which is one of my favorites. It's just this really pretty brown. But maybe we'll do the pink, because we have brown on that side. And that way too, you'll be able to see the difference. So what I do is I just take my finger, and that's what I use, because I feel with this product, being a cream product, I have more control if I use my finger. So, and I think this will look pretty because I want to use the blush. Uh-oh, made a mess. The matte with the shadow. I want to use that blush on my eyes, so this will look really pretty. Now this goes on, it can be blended out. You can use it with other of our cream shadows. You can even mix it with powder products. But once it's dry, it's not moving, okay? It's going to stay on. So you don't have to worry about it slipping and sliding all over your eyes. Okay, once it dries down, it's there. And then I'm just going to, now you could go in with a different color and put another one underneath for a pop of color. I have so many, I have all of them. So maybe I'll put on, let's see, I just kind of want to pop a color. So maybe we'll go in with the, this is the green. This is in Go Green, I think. I think it's Go Green. I think. So I'm going to just use this underneath to give us a little bit of a pop of color underneath. Kind of smoke it out a little bit. Look how pretty that is, you guys. Can you see that? It's such a pretty green. Okay. Don't be afraid to mix colors, you guys. Don't be afraid, because I'm telling you, you can come up with some beautiful eye looks. Let me just get my wipes, because I am making a mess and I don't want it all over my shirt. Okay. Let's get this cleaned up a little bit, and then we're going to move on back to the other side. Hope you guys find this video interesting and not boring, because that would be disappointing. Okay, so cream eyes on. Now I'm going to do highlight. So now we're going to go back into that peach, wrong one. Where'd Peach Bite go? Peach Bite. We're going to go back into the Peach Bite, and I'm going to use the highlighter from that one. But I need to get another brush. So I'm going to go in, and I'm going to dip into the highlight, and I'm just tapping that on top, right like that. Just blending. And if you want, you can take a little bit on top, just to give it a little bit of a little extra something. And you can see it's a really pretty highlight. It's very buildable, but it can also be very subtle. Now again, I'm going to go in with that damp beauty blender, and we are going to just lightly blend that into the skin, like melt it in, so that when you see me, it doesn't look like I just have a lot of product sitting on top of my skin or a lot of powder. It just looks flawless. Okay. See how pretty that is? Okay. Now for this side, we are going to go in with cream highlight, but okay, I was gonna say, but I need to find it first. Okay, let me get that. Yep. We have cream highlighter. Why do I have an extra one here? What is going on here? Oh, okay, that was blush. That's another highlight, but we don't want the pink one. We have a pink one, but I don't use it a whole lot, to be honest. Can you see that? It's a little too much for me. I prefer this one, but you can pick whatever one you want. So I'm just going to put that where I want it. I'll put a little bit right here, and then again I'm gonna go in and just press that in. Now if you wanted to, you could go in with that kabuki brush and use that to blend it in too. If you want a little bit more right here, you could. But see, it's just really pretty. It's blendable. You can also take it and just go on with the brush if you wanted to. But pretty, right? It's very pretty. So I'm just going to press that in. Okay. And now we're going to do mascara. So I'm going to do two different ones. I'm going to do Double Lash on one side and Zen on the other. So we're going to do Zen on this eye. And this is $10.90. Super affordable mascara. Really good. Really good. It's a great all-around mascara. It's going to give you length, volume, definition. It's just a really good mascara. But I do need a mirror because I know what's going to happen in like 1 second. I'm going to poke my eye with this. And it's not going to be pretty, you guys. So, and you guys, you should replace your mascara every 3 months. So make sure that you do. Like, you don't want to mess around when it comes to your eyes, you guys. I mean, let's face it. We need our eyes. So I'm just putting 1 coat of Zen on. And I do my lower lashes, so I'm going to do that. But if you don't like to do lower lashes, you don't have to. I just feel naked if I don't do my bottom lashes. For some reason, I just feel like incomplete. Okay. So, we are good. Trying to fix that. Just a little too much product on that lash. Just trying to clean that up a little bit. I think it's going to be time for a new mascara, actually. When it starts to get like, when you can start to see like a little clumping or like little balls like almost on it, then you know that it's starting to be ready to be replaced, okay? So that's Zen mascara, $10.90, you guys. Let me just look up for you guys so you can see. A little bit of a messy application, but like I said, I think it's time for a new one. I am thinking that I need to get a new one. So I have a backup though. I always have a backup of Zen. Like always. Always got backups of my mascaras. So, okay, Zen on this side. Now we're going to go and do double lash on this one. I don't tend to use the volume. I tend to just use the length. But you can use both. You can use just the volume, just the length. Totally up to you. And part of my stomach, if you can hear it making noises, my stomach's been a little queasy the last couple of days. I don't know what's going on with it. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I'm coming down with maybe like some stomach bug or something, or from lack of sleep. I don't know. But it's been very unhappy with me the last couple of days. Hoping it will straighten out. So again, this is double lash mascara. Just the length. Okay. Go on the bottom. Double lash is probably one of my favorites. That and Zen. But I love double lash. But if you are on a budget, go with Zen. You will not be sorry. You will not be sorry. You cannot go wrong with Zen. Whether you have little lashes, long lashes, it does not matter. Most people absolutely love the Zen mascara. Okay, so that's double lash. So let me look up for you guys so you can see. There should be a little bit of a difference, but both amazing, okay? So now on this side for lips, I'm going to go in with the same blush that we used on our cheeks. Which is a little bit harder when you are only doing half a lip, because it's a little bit wide. Isn't that pretty? That's the blush, you guys. It's so pretty, and look how hydrating. Can you see that? It looks so hydrating, right? It's great. I love it. I love these. Like, I use these all the time as lip gloss. Okay, on this side, we're going to go with a matte liquid lip. And I think I'm going to go in with, maybe we'll do Money Maker. I'm not going to do lip liner. It's just a really pretty nude. Really pretty. And it has, to me, a nice mix of peach and pink undertones. So, I like that. So, that's a Money Maker. Let me leave that out so I remember which one I used. And I'm just pressing that in a little bit. It is going to pour here. I can feel it. and see it. It is getting darker by the minute. And I just want to touch up that side. And you guys, this makes such a pretty topper with nude matte lip, with the matte nude like tones of our liquid lipsticks. This on top looks so pretty. I do that often. Okay. So we have that done. I'm just going to go in one more time, slightly. Again, it's a little bit harder when you're doing a half and half. But look how pretty that is, you guys. So everything on this side is powder and mattes. Everything on here is creams. So what do you think, you guys? What side do you like better? Do you like the cream side better or the powder side? I don't know. You tell me. I like both sides, so I'm good with either. But I am a cream girl. Most of the time, I am a cream girl, I will say. I just tend to like it a little bit better. But I have to say, this bronzy look in the powder looks really pretty. Really, really pretty. So, yeah. So if you guys enjoy this video, my drink is leaking everywhere. I really do hope that you enjoyed this type of video. I wanted to give you a couple of ways of doing your makeup, different options, and to be able to see what the difference would look like between powder and a cream-based look. So, and you could actually take either one of these from day to night, especially this side, by adding some darker brown eyeliner or black liner, winged. Add a deeper lip. You could go with a red or a deeper brown. Maybe add a little highlight on top to really make it pop. But yeah, so that is my take on powder versus cream and using all pharmacy products. So I will be doing another video for you guys very soon using other products that I also love. So if you are interested in any of the products that I show, talk about, that I have fallen in love with, just message me if you have any questions. If not, my links are always associated with my videos. You can find my links and my business cards on my Facebook page. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, so you can find me on all those places. And again, just if you have any questions, you need help with shopping, you need help finding the website, or knowing what you should be using, products that would be good for you, what colors, what skincare. If you need help with a skincare regimen or a makeup regimen, just message me and I will help you out. I will get you all set up. A quick note, just so that you know, for anyone who's new, you can sign up with Pharmacy for $19.99 to get a 50% discount on everything that you buy. So when you do that, everything that you put in your cart, you get for 50% off. There are no hidden fees. You do not have to sell. You don't have to build a team. You don't have to promote. You don't have to advertise. You don't have to do any of that. You pay the $19.99, and then all they ask is that you spend $125 with Pharmacy every 6 months to continue to get that savings. So if that sounds good to you, and maybe that's a way for you to get some more products, because you'll be getting them at a very good discount, let me know and I'll walk you through that process. But again, I want to stress that there are no hidden fees with that, and there are no quotas to meet, because if you're not going in it to sell it, there are no quotas, and you do not have to sell, build a team, post, nothing. Okay. The only time that you need to meet a quota is if you decide to do this as a business, and then that's a whole other conversation that I would love to have with you if you so choose to do that in the future. But for right now, if you just want to be a customer with benefits, take it, spend that 20 bucks and get your 50% off. You will thank me later. All right, and there is a 30-day money-back guarantee on all the products, you guys. So everything gets directly shipped to your home. Easy peasy. So yeah, go check out the website, you guys. Go take a look to see what Farmacy has to offer and see if anything looks good to you and if Farmacy might be a good fit in addition to your makeup routine or your skincare routine. We also have hair care. We have tanning products. We have hair products. We have fragrance, makeup, like we have so much, you guys. So there is a little bit of something for everybody. So, and men's products too. So, you know, men should be taking care of their skin too. Men, if you're watching, take care of your skin. You will thank me later. Just because you're a guy does not mean that you should not pamper yourself and not take good care of your skin, your body, everything. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much. It was so much fun doing this video for you, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. So take care, and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.